We're back. It's Sunday night. It's a day of tension. It is episode 23. It is the Paint and Pendulum. The Quintex is... Last week we had a cliffhanger to... they made it all the way to the joyful end. And they found out the secret and came across two young copper dragons who became uncomfortable with the conversation. Started out with jokes, started out with wisecracks, but then certain trigger words were uttered and things got very tense. And we pick up with the Quintex and the copper dragons, and the room is very tense. Take it away.
Oh, please ignore them. I'm sorry. My friends are still a little cranky. You see, earlier today, we had a very brief run-in with the bloody red menace themselves, the Red Guards. Ugh, that was a whole mess. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about that instead. Just kind of seeing the tension, wanting to relate that. I will create a little illusion of one of the guards. Now, we know it's rude to keep people waiting when we've been invited places, so we are just trying to get to you as soon as we can. When this lot shows up, stopping us and going on and on and on about, you can't just be running around doing what you want. Nah. You gotta do what we say because we are the law here. We are the law and forget whatever it is you think you know about this place. Now, clearly the correct answer to that would be to kick in their bloody teeth because we all know you are not important. You will never be important. And we clearly need to shatter this illusion of grandeur you have going here. But, like I said, rude to keep people waiting. So with a little magic, a little quick thinking, small little trick is played and we get out of there. The fact that they fell for the trick does not say good things about their recruitment standards. But, well, that's what happens when the people in charge of recruiting for your army are just a bunch of very dull, uncreative people with no standards. Your whole army gets full of just idiotic meatheads with illusions of grandeur whose intelligence, let's be real, is on par with that of the Twitch kids. And saying that out loud, that's kind of harsh because at least the Twitch kids can acknowledge all they know how to do is get their necks fixed and wreck shit. These people do not have that. Do they not have that at all?
She called them idiotic. I know. They are. What did she say? They said again. What did they say again? Tell me what they said again.
Oh, these people just very much, we are the law here. We decide who gets to come and go. We get to decide what happens here. What? No, you are not the law. You are a fool. An overcompensating fool. That is what you are.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Like,
she's going.
If you had seen the size of their swords, you could tell that they are compensating for something. Guys, back me up on this. Were they or were they not?
Definitely compensating.
Hey, I'm happy with my little spear.
See?
Oh, whew. Oh, it's oh, you're savage. Oh, they are the worst, though, right? I've heard they're the worst.
They really are. Honestly, I'm not sure who I would prefer to deal with. If I would prefer the Twitch kids or these people, because at least one of them you could reasonably deal with. I mean, just a simple promise of Twitch. I mean, yeah, okay, I'll do what you want. Yes, yes. These people. No reasoning with. Only solution is just to beat the crap out of them.
She said beat the crap. Oh, I like you. That is hilarious. They are the worst. The worst. I don't have time. We don't have time to deal with them, but they're gonna have to get dealt with. Do you think they're a real problem, or do you think it's just I mean, this town doesn't really like rules. It seems like a temporary thing, don't you think?
Well, I hope it's temporary.
It might look temporary, but are you sure it's going to be temporary? They're moving in.
Hey, Don, can I have your finger to hold this thing right down here on this music box that I'm building over here?
Yeah.
Sure, thank you. Hey, Sylvia, keep telling your jokes.
More jokes?
More jokes. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, more jokes.
Okay. Okay. Scholars. They're supposed to be brilliant, yes? Wait, that's a general understanding.
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out that's completely wrong. They have more than a few screws loose, and apparently it gets a lot worse when they become undead. Yeah, I didn't know that, but we got to figure that out by meeting this very, very talkative ghost. I think his name was Walter Wright or something like that. I don't know. That's not the important thing. And I'm just gonna, over the pics, I'm just gonna create like a little puppet form of this guy, just running around like a headless chicken, and just add in some sound effects. Hold on, I had this pulled up and ready.
Make a performance check.
Deconstructivist biomechanomorphism, or understanding the cooperative.
Yeah, running, just going on like that. And oh my god. See, I'm not sure if he was like that before he died, but if he was, someone clearly did a favor to humanity by slitting his throat and getting some peace and quiet. And for that, I sincerely hope that they got a promotion at work.
They say don't get high on your own supply.
Clearly, no one told him that.
Ah, finished.
That's a 16 performance if you still need it.
Hey, knock knock.
Oh, who's there?
I eat mop.
You eat mop, who? Hey, thanks for the hand, Don. Really appreciated that.
I eat my poo. Ha! Genius. Wow. Whew. Did you see what he said? He said, knock, knock, right? And he said, I eat mop. She said, I eat mop. Who? Get it? I don't get it. Say it again. Say it fast. I eat mop who? You eat your poo! More!
Sylvia, I have the thing when you're ready.
All right. So they're ready for anything.
All right. So, Mr. World, while Sylvia had spent her time entertaining these copper dragons, I have been quickly assembling with my tinker's tools and some odds and ends a music box to provide them some entertainment and add to their hoard. It's this little dancing bard music box.
Okay.
I am proficient in tinker's tools. What would you like me to roll on that?
You're gonna have to roll a performance check because you'd have to know the basics of music for it not to just sound like sound.
So performance plus proficiency?
Yeah.
Would you like a bardic inspiration?
Yes, please.
Okay, take one. That is 1d6.
Dice gods, please be in a favor. So 12.
They are like, yeah, don't quit your day job. He said, don't quit.
Don't quit your day job. You guys are real funny.
Don't quit her day job. Oh gosh, don't quit it. She shouldn't quit it. She could. What do you think she does for a living anyway? Who knows? Hopefully not that.
Definitely not that. But yeah, here, cute little bard music box for you.
All right, you feel the tension in the room just drop like 5 levels, right? They went from like getting into a stance, you know, their shoulders down, their head down, sort of ready to pounce, and now they are virtually rolling on their bellies, laughing.
Well, this
Jokes,
has been
guys.
a lot of fun.
Say jokes. Say jokes.
Well, I would, but I'm not really good at jokes. That's kind of why I want to go to escort college. Hopefully they kind of offer classes because I really need to get better at this.
You and me both, Sylvia. Hey, you know, maybe we should get out of here and go get some more good stories we can come back and tell our coppery friends here on another time. Sound good? Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
We will give them a key.
Wait. Should we figure out what's going on with the Red Guard? Since they don't like the Red Guard?
No, I don't want to
This,
talk to them anymore. I don't want to talk to them anymore.
we're not going to pull a, we're not going to pull a situation like last time. Let's ask them. What is going on? I'll ask them. What is going on with the Red Guard here? Shouldn't you be worried?
Well, I mean, they're recruiting the army, and they want to fight against they want to fight. They want to invade the forest. Let's say that. So we're not necessarily against invading the forest. We don't like their style. They're idiots, like you said. They are definitely idiots, and but they haven't shut down the taverns yet. The bards are still allowed to perform. They are idiots, so you know our friends are still able to operate. Anyone with any talent at all, and you know there was a lot of fake talent here in this town pretending to be bards, and a lot of those people are just getting conscripted. So we're not necessarily against that. We don't like them, but I mean, they're the worst, obviously. We're not making excuses. They're the worst. You know, of course they're the worst. We have to say they're the worst. Of course they're the worst. But I don't know.
Well, what are you guys going to do if they don't leave?
I mean, obviously they're the worst, but they're fixing to get an army to go back. They're not invading here. I mean,
Well, they claim
they're not costing us any money. They don't even know we're down here. If any of them shows up here, obviously they're dead on sight. Obviously, anybody shows up in here with anything red on a red patch, killed on sight, into the pit you go.
But what happens if they don't leave? I mean, people like this, they come in and they don't leave.
You heard your friend. They're idiots. Who cares? As
Speaking
long
of
as the
leaving, Don, I think
music in the
that's a good idea.
cafes at night, revolution is in the air. It's just a matter of time.
Don, we really should be going.
No, I'm ready. I'm just planting
Come
this.
Hendrik.
I'm planting the seed.
I mean, obviously they're the worst, right? Of course, the worst. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, I doubt we have to worry about it. They're getting enough recruits. They're going to the forge and they'll die all over again. No big deal. But we really do need to get going, and it was lovely talking with you.
And come back anytime. Bring more jokes. Maybe learn a few notes next time, milady. Maybe learn a note or a chord.
We will do that. And we will be back with more jokes, more merriment, maybe even a few songs.
All right. So you can navigate the traps are fairly easy, especially when you can take your time. You're able to get back out. You do see as you leave there is a cleric who is counseling and ushering two of the folks from the ready room outside of this chamber in there, and you overhear them say, "Now, if you're ready, there's no rush, but if you're ready, you'll go in. We'll have a good time. You stay as long as you like, and when you're ready, you'll be ready, and it'll be over, and it's fine." And you see them walk into the joyful end. Okay, you get back to the doorway, the secret doorway.
Okay, let's get out of here as quickly as possible. If we see anyone selling like red scarves or something, we probably want to grab that so we don't get stopped again, but otherwise let's just go. I don't want to be here any longer.
So I'm gonna show you right where the entrance is, where you come out. Okay, so it's an alleyway. You're on that door to the right. You remember, if you recall, there were definitely eyes on you when you went into that door.
I'm going to look and see if anybody is watching us leave. I got 22.
Yeah, there's definitely eyes upon you. Multiple different angles. So with a 22, you're able to see a couple of things. You see, like we said before, in a darkened window, you can just feel it. But you also catch what looks to be like a child, maybe 8 or 9 years old, up on the second story, looking over the roof line and just sort of watching. Sort of a lookout.
So, out of town now? Yes, before the guard comes back.
All right, so no, you're gonna have to. So you want to get out of town without the guard seeing you? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And like I said, maybe if we see people selling like little scarves or ribbons in red to kind of show your support for all of this,
I'm gonna pass.
maybe snag a few just in case we're caught.
I'm gonna pass on that.
All right, give me your path.
So we're down by the dock, which is in the middle here, right?
Yeah, you're right down here. Can you see my cursor?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're right down here. there's Lister Street, which basically this is where you would come out. That last photo on Lister Street. The path to Escort is out this way to the east.
Okay, so let's go get our stuff out of the mounted mule, and then go.
Okay, it is broad daylight,
Mhm.
and you will. Okay, so walk me through your plan.
I think we're just getting out of town, right? So we're going to go get our stuff and then go out through whatever is the nearest way to leave east.
Maybe we should just. Are we ready to fight?
Okay, so you get to the bridge.
Oh, can I tell where those guards are with my hunter's mark?
How long did the hunter's mark last?
An hour.
No, it's been longer than an hour. You were down there for a few hours.
Well,
You get to the bridge, and there are guards at the bridge.
did they see us yet?
They did see you, yes. But let's see if it's the same guards. I'm going to roll a d6. There is a 12% chance it's them. Oh, roll to 1. It's them. Oi, what's it? Here they are. You lying, sneaky bastards! Roll initiative. All right, give me 1 second. Get back to the encounter. All right. Okay, let's do initiative. Don.
All right. How many of them are there?
Hold on. I need your initiative.
16?
16. Handuk has a 15. Lizana,
I also got a 16.
16. Tick,
6.
6. Sylvia.
24.
Right. And they will go last. Okay, here we go. Sylvia.
Why are things never easy with you lot? Never easy. Okay. We do want to kill them because if we kill them, that makes the situation worse. Okay. I'm gonna take out about 20 ball bearings and just kind of throw them in their direction so they slip whenever they come to us, and I'm trying to get around.
Okay.
Sir? Yeah.
20 ball bearings. I don't think 20 would be enough. How many do you have?
I have a bag of 1,000.
Okay, it's going to take more than 20. 200 would probably be more for this kind of space.
Okay.
Your
I'll drop
outdoor, you're kind of in a 30 by
Okay.
40 space, I would say.
Okay. Well, I'll drop 200 then.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to find a way to get around these people.
See how good the resolution on this map is. Pretty good. You're right there at that bridge.
Let's see. I probably just swim across the bridge completely.
But I can't. I'm just an old man. Maybe the Star Child will carry me across. All right, Don.
All right. I look at the guy. I'm like, I use my persuasion. I'm like, you started a fist fight with me, and as soon as I punched you, you drew your sword. I'm here. Let us finish our fist fight like men and not draw swords, because that will weaken everybody's situation. We need all men possible.
Oi, you know you gotta respect me. I'm the authority. You gotta respect me, and you don't respect me, and you're gonna learn some respect.
Then come here and show your fists.
He's not coming at you with fists. All right, Olazana.
Well, I'm going to put an arrow in between that guy's eyes.
All right. That's a hit.
25 and then a 19.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one does 8 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one does 10. And then it also does 5. So I do 23 damage to him.
Murderers! We got 'em and try to murder us! Treason! It's treason is what it is!
Oh, shut up.
Handuk, give me 1 second. For Handuk. Star Child, I'm going to do whatever I can do to protect you. You seem fine. You don't need healing, Star Child. I'm going to cast guidance on you, Star Child.
It's like Rob never left.
All right. Tick.
Okay, so they're all come together still, right, Mr. World?
I mean, they're getting into formation.
Ooh.
They're certainly getting into a formation. They each carry a Morning Star, I believe. They have armor. They have chainmail armor. They are carrying a mace, not a Morning Star, a mace. Each of them, and they are starting to sort of fan out.
And about how far do you think they're within about a 20-foot area of each other?
I said 30 foot square.
Okay.
So you could get 3 of the 4 in a 20-foot area.
Okay, good. I am going to do that, actually. I'm going to cast a fireball at them. So 3 saving.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. Here we go. Well, here we go. And what's their save?
17.
Okay. That's a dex save for half, right?
Yes.
And they have no dex break. 1 save, 1 fail, 1 fail.
All right.
27 points of damage. Okay, but here's the bad news. We're gonna roll for the thatched roof building next to the bridge. First, we're gonna roll whether you hit the tree or the building side. So 50-50. 1 or 2 will be the buildings on the left. 3 or 4 will be the tree on the right of the bridge.
Okay.
It's a 2. Okay, now we're gonna see. That's a lot of damage. That's a big one. Okay, the the building fails its save. You see the building catch on fire. Screaming. They're screaming. They are very unhappy. One of them is near death. You're murdering me! And he casts. What would he do? He is busted the fuck up. Okay. He is going to heal himself. All right, he's going to heal himself. Okay. Next. The next one is also hurting. Oops. Heal. Next one is hurting, but he's going to go on the defensive and okay. All right, it's going to cast Spirit Guardian. Calls forth a spirit to protect him. Fit around him 15 feet for the duration. It is a fae. And when he tabs his friends to be unaffected by this spell, everyone else's speed is halved in the area. That's within 15 feet of him. And when you first enter or where your turn starts, you'll make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you will take 4d8 damage of radiant damage.
Are any of us that close to him now?
Yeah, you are. He's moving up into you. So you're all going to be affected on the beginning of your next turn. So
Does he slip on any of those ball bearings?
oh, good call. He tries to move up and rolls a 19. He's fine. We're gonna say you have like a because you used the full amount, that would be like a DC 15. So I'll do the same for the next one. All right, so that's what's going to happen with him. The next one is going to cast Hold Person. No. Blindness and Deafness on Olazana. Constitution save. DC 15. Constitution save, Olazana. So close. You are blinded.
Oh, I have guidance, right?
You do have guidance.
If you're 10 feet away from me, you got +2.
Then that first one passed from the +2.
I see. I see. All right. Okay, there we go. And the final one is all right. It's gonna cure wounds. Cure wounds. Okay. You see them start to heal themselves. right. All right. Top of the order. Sylvia. Make your make your spirit guardian save. That is a wisdom save. Or take 4d8.
That's a 14.
That will not save.
Yeah.
Take 14 points of damage.
10 feet, you get +2.
Okay, then it should have been a 16.
That will save.
Okay.
That's 2. No more of these.
Yeah, I just
No
rolled
more. No more Narnar time travel.
Anybody within 10 feet of me gets a +2 to any save. Remember that.
Sylvia, you save.
Okay.
You feel spirits attacking you, and yet you're able to keep them off.
Gonna sigh deeply. One day. Can we just have one day without an issue? And how many of them are there exactly?
4. There are 4 of them.
I will cast Bane at 2nd level on all of them. I need a charisma save.
Okay. What's your spell DC?
It'll be a 14.
Save. Natural 20. Fail. I'm sorry. What? It's a wisdom.
Charisma.
3 saves.
All right. Well, the one who fails, he has to roll a d4 and subtract from attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna look around and scream out, "Someone help! They've gone mad with power! We're walking and they just attacked us! Someone help!"
Yeah, people saw the fireball though, and they see that the town is on fire. But there is there's an active. They're screaming to get buckets, so they're trying to get a bucket brigade going. Just the town residents. They are not worried about this battle. Done.
All right, the one that casts a spell, it's either like the closest one.
Oh, the closest one is the one who cast Spirit Guardian. Make your save. Spirit Guardian save.
What kind of save?
That is a wisdom save.
There it goes. 13.
That's a fail.
All right, what happens to me?
Okay, you take 18 points of damage. The spirits of the Fae surround you. Radiant damage. And that's what you take. 18 points of damage.
All right. So how far away is he?
Let's see, 30 feet. He's close, 10 feet.
All right. I walk up to him. I'm like, I told you to respect my authority, and you would not respect my authority. What the fuck do you want, bitch? And I fucking hit him with the spear.
I'm the authority. You're not
Shut the
authority.
fuck up!
I got the badge.
All right, hold on a second. Let me.
From the crowd.
Here we go.
One of the Bucket
18.
Brigade says,
28.
"Watch your language, Dad."
I know.
Okay, Boomer.
Does a 28
Bucket
hit?
Brigade.
And I'm definitely going to smite
Yeah, that's
him.
a hit.
All right.
Watch your language, Boomer.
So I'm going to use a spell, and I'm going to smite him. And I don't know how to do damage with all this, so I'm going to roll dice. That's a... God damn it. All right. Let's see, 11. So he took 9 points of radiant, and... God damn it. No, I'm good. All right. 9 points of radiant and
Yes.
10 points of magical damage. So 19 points.
Okay.
And the second attack. $19.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
So another 9 points damage. Magical.
Okay.
Is he dead?
He is not dead.
I spit on him.
You think you're like a captain? You're not a captain. I'll be captain before you be captain.
I don't want to be a captain. I just want to be left alone, and you didn't respect my fucking authority. You respect my authority. You are just a pissant. You ain't nothing, son. You ain't nothing, boy.
Lawbreakers. Olazana.
The funny thing is, I'm not a
I
lawbreaker.
got a 20 on the save against this shit. And then I'm going to shoot him with the bow again.
The same one you shot last time, right?
No, this spellcaster guy now.
I mean, they're all spellcasters.
All right, well, the only one I've seen cast a spell I'm going to shoot now.
Okay. Same one that Giles was on, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I got a 28 and the 20 to hit him.
Uh-huh.
So I did 10, 18 in piercing damage, and then I have 2 d8s because he is not at his max hit points. So I do 24 damage to him.
I've been murdered.
Is he down?
Murdered me.
Is he
dead.
down?
He's dead.
Okay, and I'm going to action surge.
Hold on. The other 3 are going to make a morale check. They've not witnessed death before. Okay, they don't run.
Okay, I'm going to action surge and attack the one that I shot the first time. Now.
All right. Oh, wait. Make your dexterity save. You're running across the... Wait, are you shooting?
Yeah.
Okay.
27 and 17 to hit with the longbow.
2 hits.
Six, 7,
Nope.
and then so I do 26 damage to him.
Wait, you just missed twice.
No, my hits were not 6 and 7. They
All right,
were-
how many points?
I did 26 damage to him. I rolled a 17 and a 27.
Good thing he healed himself. Handuk. Oh, Star Child!
And I'm gonna tell Handuk to help with the fire.
You're killing everyone, Star Child.
Handuk, help with the fire.
This is much more. I guess we're in this fight. Okay, he does not really have. Does not really have anything to.
Can he throw a rock for 1 point of damage?
No. But he can't put out any flames.
You could just like go throw a bucket.
Right. Yeah. Done. I'm going to cure your wounds.
Damn straight.
23 points. Cure wounds. All right. Tick.
All right. And how many are left? 3 still, right?
Yep.
All right. So the Spirit Guardian dropped now, correct?
Oh, good question.
He's dead.
Hold on. It is not. No, it's not a. It is not a concentration. It lasts 10 minutes. They've been summoned. They're essentially summoned creatures. So,
And how close
But
are
aren't the spirit guardians summoned around the person who
It's a
summoned them?
yeah, hold on. It's a conjuration. So he's not technically dead yet. They're still up. He's going to make his death saves. He's not technically dead. He's down, but not dead. So make your Handuke's got to make his save.
It's a concentration spell, right?
It is not a concentration spell. No, it is not. It's a 10-minute duration. So, Olazana, did you make that save?
Yeah.
Okay. And Handuke makes his save. So that's fine. Tick, make your save.
it's wisdom, right?
Yep.
Fail.
Okay, you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay. That being said, I think all right. So the one closest to me, 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So he's going to take 12 more fire damage.
Dead. What was that? Like a firebolt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. They're gonna make their death save. Nope. Nope. Okay. Guy number 3.
Mr. World, I'm looking on page.
Don't lawyer me. Let's keep it moving.
No, I'm looking on page 278. Spirit Guardians is definitely concentration.
Not in what I see, and we're keeping it moving. All right. He is going to cast Cure Wounds. Okay. Cure Wounds. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He's going to heal himself, and then he's moving in. He's got an extra attack. With his mace, he's coming after Tick. That is a 22 to hit. 7 points.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to use my defensive fighting style. And I'm going to take roll a 2, and I'm going to then take a total of, I won't say this up. It's in the fighter section. 6 points of that damage off. So Tick's going to take 1 point of damage.
Plus 13 points of necrotic damage. So 14.
I didn't make him miss. Sorry, Tick.
All right. Next. That was good, though. Next. The okay. All right, he's gonna cast Spirit Guardian as well. And then he's going to attack Tick also.
Can Rob counterspell or no?
Yeah, I was just going to say, can I use counterspell?
Is that a reaction?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Then he's going to attack you. And that's a 22. 22 to hit. That will be 7 points of bludgeoning plus 13 points of necrotic damage. How are you doing?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Top of the order. Sylvia. Tick's getting
This is-
beaten on. 2 of them are down. You got to make your
Wisdom
make
save.
your wisdom save.
That's a 19. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get behind one of the ones who stabbed Tick and just start slashing and hacking. So that is a 21 and a 12. Probably just a 21.
Yep.
Okay, then that's gonna 6 plus 5. So 11 plus. Okay, so that's 25 damage. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why.
How much damage? Sorry.
25.
Hey. He's still up. Don with the righteousness of knowing that deep down he's right, and still things are happening, and he's got to make a spirit guardian save anyway, even though he's sure he's right.
Nope. I'm definitely not going to make that Spirit Guardian check. 278. First paragraph down, comes down. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Really? Come on, Jay. You really going to make me do a concentration check?
I do not allow lawyering. You will make that concentration check.
Not concentration. What is it?
You'll make that wisdom save.
No, lawyer the whole time. 11.
Okay. Lawyer up. Okay. You take 14 points of damage, radiant. Now, what would you like to do?
I'd like to give them and you the middle finger. And who's the closest one?
There is a guy who's very hurt. He was one of the 3. He's been healing himself. He's been bashing Tick with a mace.
How far away is he?
He's within 20 feet. You'll have to make a dexterity save to run across the ball bearings.
Oh, fuck no. I'll take a Missy step right behind him.
Okay. That'll give you an advantage on the ball bearings check.
No ball bearings check. It's a teleportation. So
yeah, but you got to land on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you'll get advantage on the ball bearings check because there might be ball bearings where you stand.
What's DC? I make it.
Okay. All right.
19.
I see it. Very good. What would you like to do? You're behind him.
I'm behind him?
Or wherever you wanted to Misty step.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind him. I'm like, listen here, bitch. You didn't respect my fucking authority. You fucking listen to us. We don't listen to you. You are nothing but a pissant working for nothing but a fucking totalitarian dictatorship. You are nothing but a tool. And I stab him in the back.
All right. Backstabbing paladins. Love it.
Definitely. 16. Does that
All
hit?
right. That's a hit.
All right. And get another hit. 17. That a hit?
Yep. 2 hits.
All right. So the damage is 12 and 13. So 25 points.
Oh, he's killed me. He's killed me.
I hold his mouth. I hold his mouth while I stab him.
All right. So
Whisper
nobody
this
hears
into his ear.
nobody hears him. All they hear are the flames burning the building next to you and the screams of people, get the buckets!
I don't really care about that. I care about these bitches.
All right. Handuke. Oh dear, this is going sideways. All of our things seem to go sideways. Oh, Starchild, are you okay? He fails his
You
Spirit
skipped
Guardian.
Starchild, bro.
What's that?
You skipped me.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry. Right.
Handu can go. It's fine.
All right, go ahead. It's your turn.
Are there any of them left?
Yeah, there's one left.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
He was out of the flames. He really hasn't been. He did bash Tick over the head.
Yeah, I missed. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
I see that. All right. You see, it was my turn all along. Yeah. I'm surrounded by a bunch of lawyers tonight. All right. He is going to. What's he going to do? Banishment. Why not? He's going to cast Banishment. You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. All right. He's got to make a save. Charisma 16. Poof. The last guard poofs out of existence. He's gone. All right. You know that's temporary. He's going to be back, but Starchild, we should get out of here. But you have a burning building. You have people struggling to get buckets. It's great distraction. Don't get me wrong. Great distraction. What would you like to do?
I would like to throw these 3 bodies into the river.
Everyone will see you. Everyone will see you do it. There's nothing but witnesses around right now. Like, this is chaos.
What do you guys want to do?
What can I try to roll to help put out this fire?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
What abilities do you have?
I have an absorb elements spell that I can probably absorb some of the fire.
You know what's funny is Tick's music box that she was trying to make. The song she was trying to go for was "We Didn't Start the Fire," but in reality, she definitely did start the fire, and it wasn't always burning.
If I use my spell absorb elements, will that help me put out the fire?
Let me look at that. That's interesting. It might read it to me because I can't.
Is the DM actually reading a spell?
Incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn.
No. You can't put out a building on fire like that.
Oh, fuck that. I'm throwing the 3 into the fucking river.
Okay. All right, Don is throwing 3 guards into the river.
I have athletics.
I have Mage Hand. Can I use that to help with the whole getting buckets there faster?
I mean, you could move a bucket, but
Okay.
it would need a larger scale than that. This has been burning now for
A few minutes.
a couple
For 45 seconds.
If I drink the bottle of Twitch, can I be like super fast in helping put out the fire?
No, it's going to take something higher scale than that. This was a fireball. It was fireball.
I mean, it would haste me.
It was fireball.
Does anybody have ice wall? Anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a great distraction.
Let's get the hell out of town, guys. We can't do shit.
All right.
Actually, bring this guy back so we can kill him real quick, and then let's get him back. Let's get going.
You're gonna stand there until he comes back?
No, Olazana can, or whoever did it can, like,
Handle it.
release him and let's kill him, or let's just
No,
go.
let's just, I guess, get out. None of us can do anything about the fire.
All right. So you run. You go to the mounted mule.
I
most
call
people-
my horse. My
Okay.
horse knows me within a mile,
All
and
right.
it knows to come.
All right. It's a great distraction. Everyone in town knows about this fire. It's growing. And you are able to get your stuff and get out of town.
Great going, Tick. You, like, killed, like, 24 children.
Well,
Jesus.
you know what?
You don't know that, Don.
There's no evidence that there was children in the building. There's no evidence that anyone died, but definitely also no evidence that this fire got put out. As you're leaving.
I just thought Broadwalk could use a little remodeling. Redguard wants to have it. That he can have it look like Harboron, desolate and trash. So, good for them.
Okay, you are out of Broadwalk.
So we can't go back there for several months. Let's establish that now.
I'm with you.
Okay, where is your next destination?
I guess Escort College.
Escort, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's avoid the road because we can get towards the forest and then I can cast Pass Without Trace so they can't track us and then we can start moving through the forest.
Well, so back when I was a youngling, right? There's this place that was very magical and possessed a certain power I just wasn't quite sure about at a young age. And recently in our studying and traveling, I feel like with a few moments of preparation, I could draw enough magic from the plane of Mechanus to get us there.
To the college?
To Escort Pass.
Let's just ride. Let's ride hard.
I
So you
like
can
the
teleport us all the way over there?
I can.
I like teleport. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Put
that
some
seems good.
distance between us and the
Not going to
whole
track
mess.
us for teleporting.
All right, we just got to get to a place where clearly nobody's around. And,
Okay, so we'll go a little bit into the woods and then do that.
and I will draw the circle. So I will cast teleportation circle, Mr. World, when we are off and in a clear, safe space.
Okay, so you get a few, let's say, 5 miles out of town.
Pass Without Trace.
Night falls. Okay, give me a couple of seconds to do some house cleaning. Come on. This was not anticipated. I should have been ready for it. And yet, and still.
So I'll just spend some time drawing the circle. You'll see some mathematical equations kind of float the air. As the circle appears on the ground, it looks like a giant cog, like a cogwheel. It's spinning. The color that comes from it will be like a glowing amber color. The symbols on the edges seem to light up in a specific manner that correlates with the portal that will come out on the other side.
This is very impressive, Tick.
Thank you, Olazana.
Okay. All right. Everyone is into it, huh?
Yeah.
You're ready to just walk into a portal?
Yeah, we trust Tick. At least Tick says it's safe on the other side.
I didn't say it was safe. I said it would take an escort pass.
I'm sure she read her page on like 278.
Wow. Wait a second, in the theater of the mind. Wonder
She's
why,
got a large notebook.
why these judgment calls didn't go your way. All right. You come out into an underground cavern, into a place called Tick's Nook. And you are underground. The ceiling is craggy. There's stalagmites, there are things that glow. But here you are in Tick's Nook, underground.
Oh, that was fun.
Home sweet home. Man, I haven't been here since I was a kid. Oh, it feels so good. Can you smell it?
What does it smell like?
Smells like fungus.
It smells musty fungus.
There might be a fungus among us, guys, but
Oh.
Is this a
Unfortunately,
cheese cave?
like home.
Tick, you need to clean for sure.
What do you mean, Olazana? No. This is science. This is nature's work. We don't disturb. No, don't touch anything. No library cards. Leave the mushrooms alone.
You see a couple of gnomes in here. They walk up and they say, "Tick, is it really you?
Oh, it is, my friend.
Splendid age."
It has been a long time. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You know, come, let's sit. Let's have a rest and have a bite to eat. I would love to catch up with you. I would like to introduce you to my friends. This is the Star Child. She's fated our destiny somehow. Handu.
You too now, Tick?
What? Listen, Olazana, Star Child means the same thing. Look it up. You'll see. You'll see in the history books. In Handuk and Dun and my friends. They're just, oh my gosh, my heart is so full. I am so happy. Rest. Let's rest. Let's have a bite to eat and rest.
Let's rest. Don looks very pissed.
How long can we rest for?
You're safe here.
Yeah. No, this is home. This is my home place. In my home.
4 hours of meditating and get a good long rest in. Trying not to breathe in through my nose too much.
You got any cheese?
Oh, cheese, wine, maybe some dwarven mead. Oh, you could probably find all of it here. The artisans, the tinkers. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. So many.
Yep. There are places to chill. There are gnomes. There are dwarves. And in fact, you know that you can get to Escort Pass through that tunnel, but you can get to Kindermund through the other tunnel. None of the rest of you have heard of this place.
You haven't.
Why don't you tell them about this place
So
and its history?
it is history, guys. As we're sitting in a resting place, Mr. World, I'll tell them our history. And I will say, friends, there's a lot of things that we haven't talked about in our travels. And Kindermund is one of them. But it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And I'd love to tell you the history if you'd like to listen.
Sure.
Kindermund is home of the dwarven people, home to my very own father figure who raised me, the workshop where all of my spellcasting and tinkering was learned, my very own Mechanist altar, things of the sort, But a long time ago, sits, used to be a peaceful kingdom ruled by the King Gunter. He was a great and decent king. He was good to his people. A century had passed on while they lived peacefully, and they were forced into the mines by a fucking red dragon. You know, Olazana, your hatred for dragons and my hatred for dragons might not be too different. So the people, you know, the dwarven people, they went underground here to Kindermund, and they've been here between the surface and the Underdark for a very, very long time. They've tunneled, settled, built a city, you know, kind of made it life. When they were forced underground, Harboran was eventually populated by humans, and now it is what it is. But it was once a beautiful place, and now it lays desolate to, you know, human needs and wants.
That's all I wanted. Something special, something sacred, something in your eyes. Just for one moment. To bold and naked at your side. Sometimes I think you'll never understand me. Maybe this time it's forever. Say it was he, I will be your father figure.
I will be your father
weird.
figure.
You're weird, underground.
Put your tiny hand in mine.
Yeah.
I will be your preacher teacher.
Yes.
Anything you have in mind.
Uh-huh.
I will be your father figure. I've had enough of mine. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time.
Wow. Look at that.
You know,
Spot bonus D4 on the next check.
appreciate that, Don. Maybe you aren't so bad after all.
I just for the record, I knew what he was doing from as soon as he said that's all I wanted.
But yeah, that's a little bit of history of Kindermund. If you want to visit while we're here, I would certainly love to get into my old workshop. I might have some stuff and things available there.
You call it Kindermont. I call it Gibraltar. That is where the Lord George Michael is from.
Never heard of him.
Never also heard of him. People here don't really have names that simple.
No, in fact, your friends, your helpers who are caretakers to Tix Nook, you know, you've got Proper, Lomper, Inoki, Portobello, obviously. That's the one. And her brother, Easy Garlic Butter Inoki. He's the cook.
Yeah. We got Butters over here. He's a good guy, good friend.
Yeah, Inoki Portobello, obviously. He doesn't. They're half siblings. They don't make a big deal of it.
Yeah. No need to lawyer it out. Just let it be how it is. Siblings are siblings, right? Right. So, friendos, what do you think? What do you think of my home?
It's very dwarfish.
Wasn't my poem good enough? That's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm glad you appreciate it, Don. You would probably really, really love to go to Kindermund. You probably would.
Oh, definitely. That's where I'd meet your father figure.
You would meet my father figure in the
I have had enough of mine.
Well, he is a great and glorious man, and I would love to tell him of the Tinkerer. He would love to hear all of the stories of Calthax.
And anything you have in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go meet him then. It's not often you get to visit home.
I haven't been home in a long time.
That's all I've wanted, but sometimes I've been mistaken for a crime. That's all I've wanted. Just to say my baby's blue eyes shine. This time I think that my love understands me. If we have the faith in each other then we can be strong, baby.
Nothing creepy about a backstabbing paladin singing about being a father figure. Nothing creepy at all about it. All right, you actually do want to go to Kindermoon, not to Escor?
Yeah, we could go to Escor on the way out. Why not have a visit? I bet my crazy
It's not on the way. It's two different directions entirely.
Well, we can come back here to go to Escor.
I really want to meet your father
understand.
figure. I've had enough of mine.
You know, and my crazy cousin Vinny, he's not the kind of cousin most people have. Not really too many of them around. He's a gift. He's only got one eye. Couple of
Does
fingers.
he have a problem with Utes?
He might.
Is he a lawyer?
He isn't.
Does he at least have a girlfriend that knows about positraction?
Who's got a biological clock that is ticking like this?
His biological clock is ticking. You know, he tends to get blown up a lot. You'll see when you meet him. You'll see when you meet him.
Okay, so you go to Kindermoon, and it is less a city than a warren, right? It's a series of tunnels with buildings in certain sections that are carved out. To recap what Tick has told you, the dwarves were very happy being artisans, crafting great stonework in the mountains, which are now known as Harboron. They were the Kindermoon, the children of the mountain. They made great metal workers. They made great stone workers. They put out nothing but quality. When they were forced underground by the Red Dragon, they fled, and then they found that on the other side, even further, was the Underdark, far too dangerous for them in there. And they've been sort of trapped in this in-between space, really living in sad conditions, barely getting enough water, barely being able to get food from the rats and the mushrooms that grow, the various fungi that they're able to not die from. It's been a really tough, hard scrabble living, being caught in the middle here. But that's the life that they've got.
Awesome place, Tech. This is your home.
It is a beautiful place, isn't it, Don? Doesn't it just feel so homey and comfortable here?
It's a comfortable 55 degrees.
Comfortable 55 degrees. It's a good place. There's some things and stuff to do. I would really love to go to the workshop. I bet we could find my father figure for you to speak to there, Don.
Why do you keep saying father figure, Tick?
Because
It's a stepfather. We don't talk about these things. It's weird, but there's no need to talk about it.
yeah, it's just a thing.
She was raised by the man, but it's more of a father figure.
Y'all millennials need to y'all need to Google Father Figure by George Michael.
Can you just stay in the theater of the mind? We got the joke.
You got the joke.
Take the win. Right.
Did any of y'all get the joke?
No.
Well, now we have to play the song.
We don't.
We do. I just assumed everybody got the joke. Now we have to play it. Hey Siri, play Father Figure by George Michael.
Father Figure.
Don't DMC. Yes, George Michael. We're sorry.
We're definitely getting DMC, but who cares?
You dwarves listen to strange music, Tick.
Yeah, it's underground, spooky. hammer in the anvil at the forge.
That's all I want to hear. Something special, something sacred in your eyes. For just one moment, to be bold and naked. That's your side.
I turn to Tick and I say, I think I love you.
God, you're taking it a little far, bud.
This is not nearly as appropriate as my love for the Star Child. That's pure.
That's all you want.
Handuk, I'm older than you.
Yes, but it's all relative, just like time. I've lived, Star Child. I've lived.
Yeah, there are too many feelings going on. Tick, where's your workshop? Preferably before I have a
Yes,
mental
please.
breakdown. Please and
Yes,
thank you.
please, let me go to this workshop.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, please delay my mental breakdown.
This is what we call a side quest. A boondoggle. A red herring.
So,
Quick before Handuk tries to turn it into a booty call.
I haven't had one of those in many decades.
well, I have the number for you, Handu. Are you ready? 875309. Dial it up and you'll get it.
That's Jenny. I know that from anywhere.
All right. So I'm gonna lead him out of the nook into Kindermoon down to the workshop.
Okay, into the workshop. You hear the pounding. All right. It's rhythmic. Okay, you're in the workshop.
I will run excitedly to the small gray-haired dwarven man who is most certainly sitting hunched over a workbench, tinkering on something clock-related because he likes to build clocks in his spare time, and give him a giant hug and say, "Alabaster, how glorious it is to see you!"
As I live and breathe, Tick, you're home. I thought I'd never see you again.
I have come bearing some great news. I have found the greatest man we could have ever thought lived next to you, Alabaster. I have to tell you all about the Tinkerer, but first I want to introduce you to my friends. I brought company. Look, new faces. I know it's been a long time since you've seen any.
Company? Oh my, it's been a dog's age since I've last seen company. Who are your friends? Tell me everything.
This is my friend Olazana. She's my best friend in the whole wide world. She's really fun and adventurous, and she likes to shoot shit and blow things up with me. And yeah, we kind of put a fireball in the middle of the town earlier, but we'll talk about that later. And this is Sylvia. She's awesome. She can do some really incredible magic tricks. And Handuk, he's just such a sweet, loving old man. And Don, he has really funny jokes. And so,
Hi, I'm Don Caballero, and if I can get your permission, may I ask your daughter's hand in marriage?
What?
this is sudden, and I think he just needs a rest. We had a really long day yesterday. He ran into some people that really pissed in his Cheerios before breakfast, and it was just not a good day. Please ignore that, Don. And I'm going to elbow him in the
I
side.
wasn't prepared for this. I haven't seen you in so long, and you come back betrothed.
No betrothal. No betrothal. I am elbowing Don. Tell him there's no betrothal, Don.
Oh no, I'm asking you first.
Oh, no. We're friends, but not that kind of friends. Okay. Can I draw that line in the dirt of the workshop for you? Friends, not that kind. No betrothal, Alabaster. None. No betrothal, Don. No. The answer is absolutely not.
Well, this isn't awkward at all. Starchild, have I been missing a vibe?
I have no idea how to.
Oh,
Sylvia, have you seen any of this?
I am very much examining everything and ignoring all the crap going on.
I think I'm sort of a doctor, and I think we Don, have you ever been tested for any sort of behavioral abnormalities?
No.
Well, maybe when we get back to oh no, we did set it on fire. Maybe when we get a chance, we'll have you tested. For now, let me shake your hand, good sir. I am the protector of the Star Child. I serve the Star God. I was, unfortunately, from Matria. Oh, so bad. I feel so bad about it.
well, Alabaster, yes, these are my friends, but no.
You didn't tell me that you were in love with Don.
Wow, this is very good workmanship, sir. Very, very good.
Isn't it? He is probably the greatest crafter I've ever met in my entire existence. You know, he would really have loved to have met the Tinkerer. Speaking of the Tinkerer, Alabaster, look at these notes. Oh my gosh, the Tinkerer, he's working on this thing, the Chronometron, and he asked us to help him. And oh my, it's just such an honor in the college of Calthax, or not the college, the library. Oh, my thoughts, they're so jumbled. Damn it, Don! I need to sit down.
Take a deep breath, calm yourself, find your center, and start again. It's okay.
I can't help my feelings, seductress. You have seduced me.
By the Quarryman's Carver! This is amazing! I'm going to need to read this.
There's a lot to read, Alabaster. Read all that you would love to read.
It says here there are missing components. Troubling. I don't know that this can work. This is very, very, very complicated. Extremely. It would take a master craftsman, a tinkerer of the highest order to even pull this off, even with all of the greatest and most high quality components.
But it could be done, do you think?
It is beyond my level of skill.
I respect your level of skill, Alabaster. I do greatly respect it. I think...
Oh, I've missed you so.
I really missed you too. The workshop, it looks so nice in here. Hey, where's Vinny? I wanted to introduce him to the gang.
Oh, Vinny. Poor Vinny. He had an unfortunate... he found a vein. He followed it. Fell into a crevasse. And we couldn't get him out. Poor Vinny. Poor Vinny.
Well, I mean, we did always tell him crack was whack. He should have listened from the very beginning. He would not have been in places he shouldn't have been. Oh well, enough about him. Where's the rest of the help? It seems awful quiet in here.
Well, we've had to make some cutbacks. As you know, we don't get many clients anymore, so I have my personal projects, and I've sort of gone into retirement. And I try to stay busy, but unfortunately, I couldn't keep the help on.
Gone into retirement, but you're still making clocks in your spare time, I see.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm just so happy to see you. I'm glad you're okay. Things are all right. You're doing well. Your health.
I have good days and bad days. There's the Mercury, you see. The Mercury is as you know, between the Mercury and the cyanide, obviously working with the gold, you must use the cyanide, and it's a tricky process, and some days I have better than others, and yes. But I've heard.
What are you guys doing? Are you fire guilding?
Well, sometimes.
You see an incredibly complex cuckoo clock.
I'm definitely like good with like that, and I understand like gilding. And if you're talking about mercury and cyanide, you're talking about fire gilding, which I'm like a smith and I know all about. I'm like, there's got to be better ways, guys. You can't fire gild everything. You're gonna poison yourselves.
Yeah, but what's the price of beauty? Let me show you my finest achievement.
You can
And
use.
yes, it took months.
I'm sure it's beautiful, but I mean, you can make bronze and not poison yourself.
Bronze. And you want to marry this fool?
No, no.
You bring a you bring
No,
someone
fire
in
gilding.
here to talk about bronze.
Fire gilding has its place,
Dad.
but it will poison you.
Bronze. Why?
Electrum?
Never.
Why are you fire gilding then? You are breathing in
Sir,
that mercury.
look at my achievement and tell me why.
No, it's beautiful, sir. It's beautiful. But fire gilding is bad.
He shows you his clock. This is his crowning achievement. He has endured suffering, borderline insanity, paranoid delusions. He's going to show you a couple of his other pieces of work as well.
If you guys don't know, fire gilding is mixing mercury with gold and putting it on with fire, which basically evaporates the mercury, and you inhale it. And that's a real thing.
Tick feels very mansplained right now. She's literally been raised by this person.
I'm rolling my eyes so hard that they could hear him in both the Underdark and Harboron thunk in my head.
But it makes you go crazy.
All right, so here's some of his other works.
He's a master craftsman at his hobby of clockwork, if you will know, Don. And I am very insulted that you come in here to this glorious workshop, my home, my place, and first spring this obnoxious demand for marriage on me, which never in the 9 hells ever, sir, thank you. And then you embarrass me in front of Alabaster, the person I hold nearest and dearest to my heart, and then the craftsmanship. You're really batting 1,000 today, aren't you, bud?
Baby, I love you. If you don't feel the same way, that's fine. Now, as far as fire gilding goes,
you should never talk this disrespectfully around someone who knows his way around cyanide.
I know my way around cyanide. Do you know your way around asbestos?
Oh, God.
That's the way to get around cyanide. Asbestos will not absorb cyanide. You know that, right?
Oh, my stars, for the love of Liza. I am pulling every little piece of hair out of my head. Every word that comes out of your mouth, another hair comes out of my head.
Is there something like
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I think I accidentally banished him. I'm sorry. He'll be right back. I didn't mean it, Starchild. I didn't mean to banish you.
Is there something like shiny and interesting around that Olazana can pick up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
There's plenty of fire gilded
All
stuff
kinds of-
around here.
all kinds of
Everything
stuff.
is fire gilded.
It's all
I'll find the most interesting thing and I'm gonna pick it up.
All right. The most interesting thing is let me bring it up. It's in that photo, but I'm going to zoom in for you.
Is it the Virgin Mary? Is that the Virgin Mary?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. One second.
Look, I'm sorry, Tick. I thought we had a thing. Apparently we don't. That's fine. All you gotta do is say no.
She has repeatedly.
All right. Here, Olazana, that is the most interesting thing. It looks like a diving bell clock with some sort of nautical operations as well.
Probably a barometer for testing for pressure, and some other few bits and bobs, an oxygen gauge, probably a mock one, not a real one, just some little pressure sensors on there to make it look functional, you know, a replica. You probably
Are you sure you wouldn't rather have Don explain it? He seems to be an expert.
I would rather have Don never speak another word in my presence for the rest of my existence, if you're really asking, Alabaster, but can't always get what I want now, can I?
That was me. I'm very sorry. There's a hand duke.
Well, Handu, there you go. There's the answer. Same.
Mr. Don, I think she's made herself very clear, sir.
Apparently, Tick, I'm sorry I ever thought of interest in you. No, you are just a temptress, and you've tempted me. And I look upon your nice brass clock with its nice mechanisms. I don't know how to make those mechanisms, but I can make the actual mechanisms. I just don't know how to make it work. And, you know, I was just trying to help. You want my master, smithing?
I'm gonna toss this helmet thing to Tick and grab something else that's interesting.
Too bad.
I've got a whisper to Tick. I can make it where you don't have to hear him talking. I mean, you won't hear anything at all, but
That's a 25 acrobatics to catch that clock so it doesn't get busted.
Okay, you catch it.
Why are you throwing clocks? This is
There was
beautiful
something else
work.
shiny.
This is beautiful work.
Guys,
I know. Look at all this stuff.
let's just go. Let's go. Let's just go. Alabaster, I'm so happy to have seen you. I hope to catch up again soon. Really sorry for disturbing the workshop.
Alabaster, your workshop is wonderful.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's not.
Okay, you guys move. You move out of the workshop. What else would you like to do? So what you're seeing is just a really rundown. There are people just scraping and scrimping to survive. Some people spend entire days just trying to collect water from the very few springs in here. It is really tough. It is. You don't realize it. You didn't realize it growing up, Tick, just how depressed this area is. It is. Everyone is just struggling with the very basics. And yet they're so skilled, you can see with the workshop, with Alabaster's workshop. He's able to collect everything he needs to create these these amazing works of art. It's a very strange juxtaposition of this like insanely skilled craftsmanship with this just horribly depressing living conditions that most people have.
Why are your people so depressed, Dick?
I didn't.
They're not depressed, but it's depressing to see
No,
how
they're
much they struggle.
they're suppressed. Why are your people so suppressed? You're so
They're not so
worried.
suppressed. They live
I
underground.
thought you were cute, and you like shot me down, and you like totally like threw my mind off of why are your people so suppressed? How is this better than Harboron? Seriously, your people are working and dying, and they're breathing in poisonous vapors.
It's kind of just how we've always lived. I don't know. It's
Well,
just
don't
what
you
happens
want
is
something better? Don't you want to fight for something better?
of course I do.
Well, then why are you placating your father figure? I told you I will be your father figure. I've had enough
I
of
think
mine.
you said you wanted to be her daddy.
I didn't say daddy.
I think at
I
this
said
point,
husband.
I will purposely cast Stefan on myself and just walk away from this. I'm gonna go look for a music store. I'm gonna go find a lute. This is what I do.
I'm sorry, Tick, you invoked George Michael.
All right. Okay. What else would you like to do in Kinderbunt?
So Handuk has guidance, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Do you mind giving me the guidance of the star gods on a decision I'm about to make, please, Handuk?
Is it
Of
to
course.
marry me? Say it's to marry me.
No, I'm gonna actually punch you. I'm unarmed striking you.
You miss.
Yeah. What is it, a D4? Anyways, still punching you because you're
Oh.
pissing me off.
Do you want to
I'm
wrestle?
gonna like grab Tick and pull her away. Like, Tick, he's bigger and stronger than you. You will not win. Stop.
All right, you start to see some haggard, tired dwarves with very large pickaxes walking home from their various mining activities. They see this guy harassing Tick. And
I'm
they-
not
they
harassing
say,
her.
Everything all right here? Is everything okay?
Yeah, just a squabble amongst adventuring friends. We're headed out, guys. Thank you for checking in. Here, have I've got a couple of extra ration packs. Have a snack. Don't rest for the rest of the night.
We're watching you, buddy.
I'm sorry, sir.
We're out of here. Let's go to that.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
Where are you going?
Is there a store?
I thought you liked me.
There's a store.
All you had to
Absolutely
do
there's
is
a
say
store.
no.
You
That's
say
it. Tick, darling, darling Tick. I think I would like to buy a lute. Can you show me where to do that? And I will kind of guide her away to where we have less fighting going on.
All right, there is a store with fantastic items. Outstanding items.
Can I go get drunk with Olazana?
I don't think Olazana feels safe getting drunk with Don right now.
Why? It was just Tick. I thought Tick liked me, man. God. And all of a sudden, everything bad happened.
All right. Hey, do you want to stay in town, or would you like to leave?
So you said there's nothing in the store?
No, there's tons of great stuff in this
Yeah,
store.
there's.
What sorts of stuff?
Great stuff.
Let's go there then. If you
These are the talented craftsmen, artisans. What would you like?
I would like a magic longsword.
Yep, they can do that.
What about a magic long bow that I can trade? So we have money. We have Handuk's rod of electricity that he never uses.
I don't think we should give that away. Star Child.
Well, I have this scimitar, and I would rather have a bow than the scimitar.
And I would rather have a longsword than a spear.
And then we have 800 gold as well to juice the haggling. And we have Tick, who knows these people maybe, and can
Yeah,
help us.
whatever the market price is. I don't know the market price.
I don't
you
think
get
they
a
give
longbow.
market. I don't think they
Longbow
give
plus one.
magic. I don't think they give magic items market prices anymore.
Well, let me.
It's like 500 gold on top of whatever the price of the item is, I think, for a +1.
Oh.
Yeah, just do like.
Then I'm gonna just buy a longsword and don, or the longbow. Then
Yep, you can do that.
What we can trade in our magic and buy a another magic for the market price.
Yep.
All right.
You can do that.
Awesome.
I'm gonna grab a loot and an empty notebook.
Empty notebook. Yep. Loot available. Drum available.
What about a disguise kit? That seems useful considering we are slowly running out of places we can safely be.
Disguise kit. Would there be? Yeah, there would be a disguise kit here. Sure.
Yes, those are the 3 things I want.
All right. As long as you guys have money for it, we don't need to do it.
yep, I have money. I can buy a disguise kit.
All right, we're gonna pick up. Where are you going from here?
Probably to Escort College. now.
Escort.
Okay, you guys head to Escort Pass. That's where we'll pick up next week. This has been the Paint and Pendulum. Made a lot of progress. Made some enemies. Burnt some shit.
We have burned bridges. We have burned all the bridges.
Not
Literally.
burn some bridges.
It was a stone bridge, but definitely burned bridge houses for sure. And you've discovered a new area that you didn't know
And
existed.
we discovered a romantic interest that we had no idea existed.
Yeah, and unrequited, very clearly
Well, not anymore.
inappropriate. We'll pick up here next week.